Let's dive right in. Number 8. Animals fleeing danger before it happens. Animals have senses that put ours to shame. While we're glued to our phones, they're picking up signals from the earth like it's radio static. They can feel subtle shifts, hear ultra-deep sounds called infrasounds, and basically get nature's early access alerts. Elephants, they've been seen heading inland days before a tsunami hits, like they subscribe to VIP updates from Mother Nature. Scientists have actually documented this stuff. Goats living near volcanoes start acting like they've had 10 espresso hours before an eruption. Cows and sheep, they get all jittery up to a day before an earthquake. Even frogs are in on it. Entire toad colonies have been known to pack up and leave, and then boom, quake hits. Birds suddenly abandon nests or bail mid-flight, flying in weird patterns. So if your pet suddenly starts acting like it knows something you don't, it probably does. Maybe it's not behaving weird, maybe it's interpreting the Earth's next move before we do. Animals, they're not just cute, they're living, breathing early warning systems. Number 7, red skies aren't just pretty, they're predictive. Red sky at night, sailors' delight. Red sky in morning, sailors' warning. Sounds like a cool old saying, right? Well, turns out this bit of folklore has actual science behind it. When the sun rises or sets, light travels through more atmosphere. Blue waves scatter and what's left, red light. And when you see that red glow in the west at sunset, it's bouncing off dry hype, fresher air, which usually means calm weather. But if you see that same red glow in the morning, that calm weather's already passed and there's moisture, meaning storms, on the way. Back in the day, smart sailors knew not to ignore this, because missing those signs wasn't just unlucky, it could be deadly. Just remember, this works best in places where weather moves from west to east, so if you're near the equator, well, maybe don't cancel plans just because the sky's a little dramatic. Number 6, that gorgeous peacock feather might come with uninvited guests. You know those hypnotic eyes on peacock feathers? Yeah, they're stunning, but they can also be home to teeny tiny hitchhickers, microscopic mites that love setting up shop in those colorful strands. People used to bring these feathers inside for decoration. Next thing you know, home's full of itchy infestations. These little bugs don't stay on the feather, they explore, and they're not shy. So people started saying the feathers were cursed, but really it wasn't supernatural. It was just mites being well. Mites, if you're bringing peacock feathers indoors, give them a quick freeze or a gentle wash first, because bad luck isn't creeping in. Bugs are. Number 5, animal lucky charms that are actually disgusting. People used to think wearing animal parts gave them power, like, this bare tooth will make me fearless. Sorry, Steve, but all it's giving you is bacteria. These are real, untreated body parts. That means dried blood, old dirt, and tiny parasites are tagging along for the ride. A bird's feather, a claw necklace, an old tooth charm, it's not just a fashion statement. It's a microbial minefield. Think about it. You wouldn't pick up a dead animal and hang it around your neck, right? These charms aren't mystical. They're biological time bombs. Ironically, they were supposed to ward off harm, but they might be bringing far worse things than evil spirits with them. Number 4, bells on animals, nature's alarm system. Cows and sheep wearing bells isn't just for aesthetic vibes. Those jingly little things are an old, school warning system straight out of Mother Nature's security catalog. When a flock is calm, the bells chime steadily. But if a predator's nearby, that harmony turns into discord. You either hear frantic jingling, or worse, complete silence. Silence means the animal froze in fear. Either way, it's a signal. Predators don't like unpredictability. A sheep turning into a loud, unexpected ringtone is not a stealthy snack. Some farmers only bell a few leader animals to manage huge flocks. No apps, no GPS, just centuries, old metal craftsmanship keeping watch. Number 3, a bird flying into your house isn't bad luck, it's bad news. It's happened for centuries. A bird crashes through a window and suddenly it's chaos. Old beliefs said this was bad luck, maybe even a death omen. But really, it's more like an airborne health hazard. Birds carry all kinds of pathogens in their droppings, diseases, spores, bacteria, all potentially floating into your lungs when they panic, lap around your home. More than that, they're sharp little creatures, claws, beaks, wings. They can destroy a living room in seconds, and windows. Birds have no concept of glass. They panic, crash, and cause confusion, and boom, another superstition is born. It's not cursed, it's just chaotic and probably unsanitary. The only spirits you'll deal with are the disinfectant kind. Number 2, barefoot in the wild, prepare for pain. 100 years ago, going barefoot outside wasn't just uncomfortable. It was downright risky. Grandma didn't nag about shoes because she liked lecturing. She just didn't want you stepping on a rusty nail or startling a snake. Wooded trails, grassy backyards, rocky paths. They're full of hidden dangers. A snoozing rattlesnake isn't going to thank you for stepping over it barefoot. Plus, shoes create stronger vibrations, giving wildlife time to move. Barefoot, you're quiet. Too quiet, that's a surprise you don't want to give a snake. Back then, stepping on something sharp meant infection. No antibiotics, no modern care. Just infection and hope. So, yeah, shoes aren't just fashion. They're survival. Number 1, black cats at night. Unlucky or just invisible. Picture this. It's the 1700s. You're trotting down a country road by lantern light. Suddenly, whoosh, something darts across your path. Your horse freaks, you get thrown, and boom. Broken arm may be worse. That something was often a black cat. Thanks to their ninja-like ability to vanish into shadows, they became perfect scapegoats for all kinds of late-night accidents. Not because they're cursed, but because they're literally invisible at night. Bad luck, more like bad visibility. No streetlights, no flashlights, just you and something dark. And surprise, your face down in the mud. Over time, that evolved into superstitions. But black cats weren't bad luck. They were just winning at hide and seek. Today, just turn your phone flashlight on and avoid the trip hazard. That's it for now. If you liked this breakdown of natural warning signs and surprisingly sensible old superstitions, make sure to subscribe for more. I'll be dropping more episodes soon, covering everything from folklore to facts that still hold up today. Don't ignore the signs, nature always speaks, if you're willing to listen.